Finally, the most awaited revamp of Minsitthar is now live on the original server, and the star system will be live on the original server starting March 25th. And now the best title of each hero will be shown in the favorite section. Hi guys, Angrywanwan is here, and in this video we are going to talk about the patch note 1.7.68, which is live on the original server. Let's start with this short intro.
Angrywanwan welcomes you.
Hero Revamp. Minsitthar got an all-new revamp and has gotten a completely new makeover with some redesigned skills. Like his passive, where each basic attack stacks, and upon hitting 5 stacks, Minsithar's next attack will detonate all marks, dealing a large amount of damage and stunning the target, while restoring his HP. Skill 1 now hooks every hero in its direction. His Skill 2 has been revamped, where he can now hold his shield up, which will reduce damage for a period of time, if attacked from front. His ultimate has been changed and now prevents anyone from using any type of moment abilities, and also, the Royal Guards will help him to stack up the passive. Hero adjustments. Freya has been buffed. Skill 1 has been adjusted as it will now no longer cost any sacred orbs. Skill 2 has been buffed with changing the phase of her leaping strike, from 3 to 2 phase, and will now have no CD, as long as she hits any object. Esmeralda has been buffed. Her basic attack has been buffed. Her first damage will now deal 20% extra physical attack, and her second damage will now deal 20% extra magic power. While her Skill 2 has been buffed by reducing the cooldown by 0.5 seconds in the early game. Lastly has been buffed. Her passive has been buffed by increasing her base damage by 25 points. Her Skill 1 has been buffed by reducing its cooldown by 1 second in the early game and 0.5 seconds in the late game. Layla has been buffed. The backswing time is greatly reduced, though her physical attack growth is reduced by 1.5 points. Also, the maximum damage increase by her passive is reduced by 5%. Her Skill 2 slow effect is changed into 0.25 second AoE stun to the first target hit. Eudora is getting buffed. Her HP growth increased by 18 points. Also, her Skill 2 bounce stun duration is increased by 0.3 seconds. Paquito is getting buffed. His Skill 1 shield in the late game is increased by 150 points, and the total physical attack is increased by 25%. Badang has been nerfed. His Skill 1 base and explosive damage are reduced by 35 and 20 points, at all levels respectively. Also, his ultimate's base and explosive damage are reduced by 20 and 10 points, at all levels respectively. Fredrinn has been nerfed. His ultimate damage has been slightly reduced when it's not enhanced. His Skill 2 has been nerfed by reducing his base damage by 60 points in the early game and 85 points in the late game. His Skill 3 has been nerfed by reducing his base damage by 90 points in the early game and 170 points in the late game. Wanwan has been adjusted. Her passive has been buffed by increasing all weaknesses hit damage by 15 points in both early and late game. Her ultimate has been nerfed by reducing her lock range by 8.5 to 6 yards. To compensate that, speed boost in the air has been changed from 10% total movement speed to 100% extra movement speed. Joy has been adjusted. The shield effect of her passive is removed, and instead, her skills now deal additional instances of damage each time hit a non-minion unit. Her Skill 2 now can be used up to 4 times, and it grants a shield when hitting on a beat. The number of Skill 2 casts required to unlock ultimate is now reduced by 1. A new effect is added where she gains physical and magical defense during her ultimate. Also, the damage is increased by 10% when she gets perfect beat. That's all for this video. So what do you think about these updates? Let me know in the comments section. Stay safe and thanks for watching.